Okay, so now we're going to actually put this app together in a little bit more detail. And so I'm going to first tell you that the app is going to be, just for the sake of ease, a training that I put together on Facebook advertising. And so I'm going to go back first of all, and let's go and pick the style that I want to use for this app. So in this case, let's say that I'm going to go back and look at the font styles while that's loading. Let's say that I want to change. Actually, let's just go pull a theme. That'll be even easier. So it's related to Facebook. So how about that white and blue look? That's nice and clean. I don't have to worry about the fonts if I don't want to. But let's take a look here. I do like some of these fonts pairings, so something like the Alpha Slab font and the Bitter font together might be kind of cool. So I can go into Style, and I'm going to change this one to the Alpha Slab, which is right here, and the other one was Bitter. Okay, so now I have the headline and the subheadline there. I'm going to go ahead and change the top to dark because I kind of like the white on black background. And then I'm kind of a big fan of orange, so let's put that there. And let's add a little texture. This one is called Thin Flourish, and you may be able to see that in the background. Okay, so that's my design. I've already taken care of that. Let's go ahead and, oh, and there's a little bottom shadow. Let's see what happens when I turn that on. That adds this little shadow down here, which is kind of cool. Gives a little three-dimensional look. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. I got my confirmed pop-up there. So now what I'm going to do is let's go to the app gate. Now the app gate, I'm going to change the text up at the top here. And the text might say something like... let's see. Well, actually, before we do the text, let me find an image, cancel an image. And so I'm going to go over to media. We'll go ahead and click on media, and I'm going to pull up something. So in the meantime, while I'm going to go over to my imager. So this is IMGUR. This is where I have a lot of images saved, and trying to find a good example. I was going to do this Facebook ads course. So here's an image. Okay, get instant access. And all I need to do is pull the direct link right from there. So I'm copying that, and then let's go back over here, and I'm going to use an imager, a single image. There we go. And I'm going to paste that in there. Oops. Let's paste that in there. Now, it's best if it's a secure page, so HTTPS, a secure file, will work better. And I'm going to go ahead and hit preview, and it should pull over that image in, yep, and there it is. Now, there's a button right there in this image, and if I don't want people to be trying to click the image, I might want to get rid of that button. But in this case, I'm actually going to allow them to do that. And I'll show you how to in a moment. But we'll change the text so you know, my audience is professional coaches for coaches. So let's see. And I think that I want to say something about, I can't remember what the training is that I have here. I think it's like three let's see, advanced Facebook ad hacks. Okay, so there's the free training, and then I could write something like, you know, inside this free training you'll discover 3 important hacks to grow your coaching business using Facebook ads. Okay, I mean that's so you get the idea, and I'm going to get rid of the footer text. So there you go. So I already have, I can format this a little bit better if I want to. I can actually go and change the color. So if I don't like the font color, let's say I wanted to actually get that that orange color that I like so much in the button. Well, I could click that, or I can actually choose another orange based on the hex color. I can also change the size of this. So let's enlarge that a little bit. And let's go ahead and hit preview. All right, so there you go. So I'm starting to get something going here. Now I may or may not want to keep this button. Let's for the time being ignore the fact that there's a button here. But if I actually wanted people to be able to click on that, I could insert the same link as this one, and they make this really easy. So in the button section, there's something called a ninja link, and that's basically the link where the button down here goes to. But I can put that link anywhere online that I want to, including the link right from this image. So I'm going to go back into the image, and as soon as this loads, I'm going to insert the link as the link from the image, so that if somebody were to try to click, right, so link to a destination URL, and I can go ahead and insert the link right here, and I'll go ahead and hit preview, and now you'll see that instead of an arrow, it's now a clickable link. You can see the little hand with the little clicking finger right there. Okay, so now I have those two options on the gate, and I'm going to go ahead and enable it and save. So now there is an active gate on this one. All right, so let's now go to the main content, and here I need to click on content, open that up. Oops, I accidentally clicked on the header image there. So now I want to change the header text, and I could say something like, here is your training if I want to, and I'd get rid of the subheadline. But in this case, I actually just want to get rid of all of it. And what happens when you get rid of all of it is that entire header section goes away. Now I can put it back again by just putting some text in there, but I just want to have this automatically run the training as soon as somebody comes in here. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my media, and I'm going to go over to Vimeo, where I have the training, and I'm going to pull up the Vimeo link. I'm going to go into media, and in this case, instead of a photo, I'm going to choose a video. I'm going to choose Vimeo. We'll put that there, and I'm going to click autoplay. So it's going to actually, I'll click autoplay, but of course it's going to start playing now every time we look at this page. So there you go, so I'll probably unclick it so that it can get through the rest of this. Actually, I'll just mute my computer. There we go. And so here's my training, which starts to play automatically. You can see it's playing, and then I think I have an offer at the end of this video. I can't remember. I'll have to jump ahead. But at the end of this video, yeah, there might be some sort of offer. So let's say that somebody goes through the training. I can then put a button down here that will go to whatever the offer is. So let's say I want it to go to my social marketing mastermind. So I might say something like join the mastermind for $1, and then I can put the mastermind, let's see, HTTP. Okay, I believe that is the link. All right, and so we have this other button here that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to, instead of the URL, I'm just going to go none. And so now there's no button number 2, 3, or 4. But I do have some choices here. A URL, I could actually have them fill out a form that would request info, and the form would automatically send an email to me with the details. I could also create a coupon, which is what we saw in the earlier module, where we saw the voucher that was created for the winery. So there you go. So there's my button, and I could change this text to say something about the mastermind that I am promoting, and that might be the offer at the end of the video. So I'll go ahead and hit save again, and Let's close this up, and you can see now that somebody goes through the gate. So they initially will come in here. They might click, it'll collect their data, and then they'll go inside, they'll watch my video. I now know who they are, and I'll have an offer for them to join the mastermind inside. And I did that all in the matter of just a few minutes. Now, of course, I'm comfortable in this environment, and I haven't done everything that I possibly could with it, but you see how easily and quickly you can set this up once you understand the concepts of navigating your way through one of these apps.